I have the inch and a half. Do you think that there's a downside to? I have the inch and a half that's 2x2 squares. Would all of those seams bug you guys? Because you know, like every 2 feet, there's a seam.
Yeah,
is that not something you would like?
I wouldn't want that. Because then, like, if you were doing some sort of barbell work and the barbell kept hopping around, it might start to bug me a little bit because
like when it would roll into the cracks and keep stopping cockeyed and shit.
I've gotten all soft in my old age. Back in my younger day, I would not have given a shit. You know, I'm like, I used to work out like in
that shit'll fuck with your OCD too.
It really does. Yeah, that drives me crazy. But when I was in the military, I would. You know, so I was working I was at a training command, and it was in Memphis, Tennessee, and it was outside. And during the summertime, I'd have to make sure I go run and put my barbell in the shade, or it would be too hot. But dude, like, I was in this like crummy garage that had like a thin indoor-outdoor carpet that smelled like cat piss. It had all these weird old like machines everywhere that were then rusted plates that didn't match and rusty dumbbells that didn't match anything. And I'm trying to get these workouts in, and I'm like outside, and it's 1,000 degrees. I'm covered in sunscreen. I'm covered in off because there's mosquitoes everywhere, and I'm covered in sweat. And it was just like, I did not care. And I would get my workout in, and I'd have a great time. Now it's like, it's got to be perfect conditions, and like, if I don't, have a beautiful Rogue barbell and beautiful bumper plates, like, I can't do this workout. It's so pathetic. It's disgusting.
Do you have a heater? Do you ever use a heater in your gym?
No, I'm in San Diego, man.
Do you ever use a heater?
I used to have to put like 30 minutes before I'd work out, I had like this little space heater, and it's meant for like a workshop or a garage, but it could pivot. And so I would straddle it over my barbell on the ground and pivot it down so that it would heat up my bar, because the barbells would just be so cold it just sucked the heat right out of your hands. And so it was a thing that like 30 minutes before training, I'd have to go in there, click on the heater to warm up the barbell. But then if I like got delayed before going to the gym, and it would be like an hour, I would get there and the barbell would be too hot to grab. It was...
Let's let that chill out for a minute. Let's let that cool. Yeah. It's like a hot cup of coffee. Let's let that cool off for a second.